Okay, sorry about that. Hello, brothers and sisters. Let me put it right here. Hello, brothers and sisters. As you could tell, I'm going to mention a few things. Obviously, I just took a shower, so I'm in the shower. I want to mention something because I was taking a shower and I just had to mention it. If you haven't been noticed certain things that's going on around the planet, I know I have. We are getting closer to this shit. To be quite honest with you, all right. I don't know if you haven't been noticing it or not, but literally, it's been more potent than it ever is before. Kind of like you seen brothers and sisters talking about this on YouTube, on Facebook, and stuff like that. And already Disney's gone. That's it. Disney's gone. They're saying that they're relocating. No, they're literally telling you that's it. They're done. They're done. They're done. It really is. They're done. Now hold on for a minute, cause these people, man, these wicked ones, man. They're gonna try to do everything possible, obviously, to make you think nothing is happening at all whatsoever, which is bullshit. It is. It's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. Because we all know, if you've been doing the work, basically, you know what's going on soon to this planet, alright? And the reason I mention this is because have you been sensing certain stuff that's happening, guys? Like, I'm sensing to the point that, basically I was taking a shower and somebody just came over me because, let me see. I don't know if Kalai said this or some shit like that. I need to, like, look at his video again. But something told me in my head that these guys are going to enter Texas. Seriously. They're going to come through Texas to come over here. Now, they can come through any angles, in my opinion. But, I know some brothers and sisters might be like, oh, they might go to, Texas and shit to come in and shit like that. That's just something that I heard. I don't know if it's, like, accurate or true. But I'll say this right now. These guys, all the stuff that you saw in you know, in the other side of the world, all the buildings getting destroyed and everything like that, literally becoming ash. Not crumble, ash. Seriously. Literally. There's billion and buildings up. Again, going back, look at Remy H's video when he talked about Ukraine and stuff like that. When you saw all those buildings destroyed and shit like that. And I've been seeing clips of these military people shooting up in the sky. Ever since 2019, I've been literally saying, why are they shooting up in the sky, guys? Why are they shooting up in the sky? Because our brothers and sisters are coming. They're right there. And now they're fighting them. They're not showing them in these clips. Why would they? But they will show some of their tanks getting exploded out of nowhere. Why is that? Because it's our brothers and sisters doing it. For crying out loud, if you look at hold on, let me look at okay. Let me look at let me charge this before it starts dying on me and then it shuts off and I forget my focus of the video. This is on Facebook, by the way. It's not on live on YouTube. But there we go. I think that's good. And I'm moving soon, by the way. By next week, I'll be out of here, out of my mom's place. So, let's see. So you literally see these tanks getting blown up like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Because that's our brothers and sisters doing it. And they're not showing our brothers and sisters, they're not showing the camera up in the sky because why would they? Why would they? Why would they? They will only show their military destruction and then you'll be like, oh my god, it's Ukraine or you know, sorry, not the Saudis. For kind of loud. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to think right now. That's what happens when you're trying to make a quick video and shit like that, I guess. But let's see. I gotta look at that Remake video again. I gotta see the title because I keep I know it's Ukraine and Russia. There we go. I don't know why I keep forgetting Russia for some reason. So these guys are coming over here. I hope you know that. They're already talking about the immigrants and all that stuff that's coming over here. Why do you think that? Because these motherfuckers are coming here, man. These motherfuckers are coming here. And I'm not talking about the immigrants that you see in Mexico or Salvador, basically. You know how those people are. That is part of Turtle Island, by the way. That's part of Atlantis, motherfuckers. And some of our people live there. Afro-Hispanic people,
Now, I didn't say Hispanic. I said eccentric. Some all carbon folk live over there. So when people want to point out, be like, oh, they're an alien and shit like that, motherfucker, you only regurgitate what these motherfuckers are pointing out. Now, you're not 100% gone, because there's some of our, there's some beings there that might look carbon, but they're not carbon. All right? They're trying to trick you out here. They've been doing that since what? The 1800s, after the flood happened, when they had to repopulate the whole planet. All right? So there's a lot of people here that are not real. All right? And there's a lot of people around here that are going to drop off dead. All right? And that's very soon. That's very, very soon. All right? You already see the blue star Katrina, if you've been paying attention. I remember one time I literally took a video. I never showed it because I deleted it eventually. I was just looking at the sun with my phone, and I could literally see the blue and red Katrina, and I'm just like laughing because you don't see it when I was pointing at the sun, you don't see it. But when I move this way or that way, that's when you start seeing it. It becomes like a little almost like a moon crest almost, and I'm just like laughing. I'm like, there it is right there. This shit's over. This shit's done. This shit's done. All right, and our brothers and sisters are gonna show up here soon, man. Okay, some of them are already here. They just haven't like popped up and shit like that. And some of us that know thyself for a very long time, we know what's going to come up. We're going to get caught up soon, guys. All right? Seriously. Already you're seeing brothers and sisters doing their telekinesis and everything like that. You know, obviously they're practicing and everything like that. And some of them are better than others. And some of us is just starting, so it's going to take time again. But at the same time, we know these energies are coming in. We know what's happening. All right? Seriously. And even if you're not showing your physical strength, your power here, you still have your spiritual power at the end of the day, too. Remember, practice makes perfect. All right? Practice makes perfect. Seriously. All right? So, let's see. So, everything that you saw, with Ukraine and Russia, all of the stuff that's fucked up, all the buildings got fucked up and shit like that. Yeah, that's gonna happen here in America. Alright? Seriously. There's nothing but AI right now, guys. I'm sure there's Dracos and some orcs and all that stuff, but majority of them are trying to leave and trying to hide. So, AI is... I mean, obviously it's been taken over for a while, but now AI has come to the point that, yeah, it's doing its job. They left it behind a long time ago. They left already, guys. They're trying to scramble to get the fuck out of here. So what do you think they're going to leave behind when, what do you think they're going to leave behind? They're like, okay, we need to leave something behind for the system to keep going. So we can have a chance to finally get the fuck out of here. So what do you think that is? If these orcs and Dracos and insectoids and greys, basically, can't try to pull the structure of how it is, what we live throughout the day, they need to leave something there, right? A clone, a hologram, or a bot. AI. These are multiple things that they can do. And now that the AI can control those things, that AI can do it. Alright? So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Because these things can do it. Alright? These things can literally make human beings that look like you and me, that look like really, really good people, but they're really just robots inside of them. Have you ever seen the movie Halloween 3? Season of the Witch? I know some people don't like that Halloween movie because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it, but that movie is telling you something. When you see one of the main characters punches an orc being, and he's an orc too, but he punches him right through his torso, and then all of a sudden he has like freaking like some type of substance of blood, almost like looks like oil and shit like that. He's pulling like wires out of him and shit like that. Alright? And I just saw a movie too on Justice League Doom. That came out in what, 2012 or 2011? That movie's old. So when I watched it yesterday, you have a Green Lantern feeling sorry for himself. Why? Because he thought he killed somebody. He thought he killed somebody. Then Batman had to come and be like, look, someone's using a field toxin. What is it? This guy calls fear toxin. See how see that they mentioned fear in Green Lantern is just holding the girl that's dead. Like he's just holding her and he's like really upset and crying and shit like that. And Batman is just like, dude, like whoosh, he rips her head off and it's a robot. And Green Lantern is like in shock like this. Like he's not in shock because it's a robot. He's shocked that he got lied to and played with. You can tell from his eyes. Great animation, by the way. It's very hard to do that in animation, but the fact that you can do that was great. And what is it? Batman was going to give him the fear toxin. I mean, give him the fear antidote because he was going through that fear toxin. And he's like, no, I don't need it. He grabs his ring like the Green Lantern should. He got his powers mind back. See, they were going with his mind. All right. Why do you think Batman was trying to cure him with the fear toxin? Because they were trying to put fear in his mind. Then when Batman showed up, which is another form of a sacred clown, by the way. Yes, Batman is a form of a sacred clown. All right? Why do you think you always have him fight against Joker? Joker is his dark side, basically. You know? Seriously. I know some people might want to point out, what do you mean, dark and all that? Then you don't understand what dark and all that stuff is. I'm not talking about wickedness. There's a difference. People always want to construe with darkness and wickedness with the same thing. No, it's not. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that? It's like the same thing with evil and wickedness is like the same thing. No, it's not. If you break down the word evil, it comes with the word Eve and what? Enlil or L? Come on, man. Come on, you gotta break these words down. Shout out to Bobby Hemmett, by the way. Seriously, shout out to that guy. Seriously, I've been still watching more of his stuff because there's so much stuff that he put out that I still haven't seen. You know? So if you still looking at that stuff too, look it up too. Not to say you can't know thyself and meditate within too. That's what I'm saying. Know thyself. There's a reason why I shared a picture of me with the fucking slut eyes of a dragon, of a Naga serpent. It's because I know who I am. Alright? These wicked ones know who I am. And I know what my duty is on this planet. I'm not telling some of my friends and family, because I know how they are. They're in this. I'm not saying you can't be. I'm not saying duality. Spiritual and physical. All of that stuff. I know that, but some of our people always pay attention to the physical, never the spiritual. Never. Even when it comes to our people dying, they never pay attention to that. They never do. All right. Because they see a dead body and they'll be like, that's it, they're gone. I'm like, no, they're not. They're gone from this realm, but they're not gone. We're immortal. But some of our people never think about that. Some of our people still think that that's not true. Well, sooner or later, like Gremlin H pointed out, what is it with I said this too a long time ago. People are going to be very, not upset, but people are going to be very weary. And not saying why the government's not talking about this when your dead family relatives come back. And you could touch them and feel them and talk to them. I'm dead serious. That is not that far away from now. Okay? That's not. Why would it be? Why would it be? Everyone's talking about what's happening right now. And recently, Disney just released Ant-Man Quantumania. I haven't watched it yet. But obviously the quantum realm is the spiritual realm. The fourth dimension and all that stuff. Right? If you've been watching the Ant-Man movies. I haven't been watching, actually, none of them. I don't know. I guess I'm not a big fan of Ant-Man. I'm more of a Spider-Man and Captain America and Iron Man and all that. I'm Hulk, mostly Incredible Hulk. I love Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man. Love those guys. And Wolverine. Oh, fuck yeah. We need a Wolverine standalone movie. Yes, we have, but I'm talking about Marvel. But that's sidetrack. I'm sorry. That doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It fucking doesn't. Because this system is done. It's done. It's done. It's over. It's completely done. And it doesn't need to come back anymore. Alright? Seriously. And these wicked ones that have been trying to fight this, don't fight it. It's your end. It is. This is the final end for you. Seriously. You have no one to blame but yourself. You have no one to blame but yourself. Plenty of brothers and sisters told you to get right. And you just don't care. So, we're taking you out. Alright? Seriously. And these wicked ones know that we are going to go to them. Why do you think right now they're trying to find our brothers and sisters, and when our brothers and sisters are trying to come over here, they're trying to come over here too? Because they don't want our brothers and sisters to come over here. But I guarantee you they're going to come here first before these motherfuckers try to come here. Because all their resources and wars and all that stuff is over there right now. But it's triggering over here. Not to say they not have military bases and all of this, getting ready and all that. Yes, they are. They're getting ready. They're getting ready. Alright? This is something that's not going to be starting in 2030 or 2050. This is going to start soon. Alright? And I've said this before too in my other previous videos before this year started. And when this year started. Look back at those videos. I literally said that don't be surprised around July or June shit starts happening. And then it triggers to 2024 while we're fighting these motherfuckers. Alright? Don't be surprised. Okay? Because all of us are sick and tired of this bullshit already. We're done. We're done. And each day that goes by, that's why one of the main reasons why I'm making this video. Each day that goes by, guys, I am seeing this system falling tenfold, basically. It's not even slowly dying. It is literally like that. It can't even breathe right now. You see? It can't. It can't even stand on its two legs. It's on its knees, man. It's on its knees. And it's trying to pick their leg up, but it can't. Alright? And while they're picking their leg up, the whole torso is like falling. That's why I'm seeing the system. This system's literally on the ground right now. On the ground, dying. It's not even on life support. It's literally dying. What life support? These wicked beings took the life support off of it so they could pay attention to the war and also the AI. So they fucked themselves over with that, to be honest with you. That's something that I can see. Hey, if you didn't or not, that's fine. But that's something that I'm seeing. And I just want to mention it. It's just something that I'm seeing. Alright? So, take care of yourselves, guys. Literally, take care of yourselves because this is really close to happening. Okay? We are in the forefront of this. We are in a spiritual war and a spiritual battle. And the more we work on ourselves, the more that this shit is breaking and dying. For crying out loud. Again, like I said, Disney's gone, man. Disney's gone. No more Disney. No more Marvel. Sooner or later, no more freaking Warner Brothers. Alright? Sooner or later, no more WWE. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one, to be quite honest with you. World Wrestling Entertainment, you're done. You're done. For all the shit you have done against humanity. Alright? I've said this before, the wrestling business will never be the same again. Alright? Yeah, they won't show our people growing and all that stuff and all people coming in on the news and all that stuff. But you know what they will show? Their demise. They will promote what's happening to them. And they'll be like, oh my God, and put fear on you. But in reality, they're dying off. They're dying. I'm even showing clips to my Look, this is how you know this shit is done. When you show your grandparents old technology from the 1800s and shit like that, and then they'd be like, wait a minute, this technology is coming out now. That's how you know it's over. And also, when your family members are talking about the dollar collapsing, and they agree with you saying that, yeah, especially your siblings, you know, when your own family members agree that, hey, yeah, the dollar's collapsing, but there's nothing to hold it. So what are you going to put? Exactly. That's how you know it's over. That's how you know it's over. And I'm saying this right now. They're religious folk. Not my siblings and stuff like that. They're like mixed in between and all that, question and all that stuff, as I did. When I first started knowing thyself, I started questioning a lot about the religious stuff. You know? And I started making fun of people saying that, oh, don't question God and shit, right? And I'm like, no, I have a lot of questions of A, B, and C, and D, motherfucker. You know? So, and then I just became more aware and in tune with thyself because I started meditating a lot. You know? And then eventually I found Serious Tempo's videos and Remedy H's videos, Bobby Hemmett's videos. I was just like, I'm in a gold mine of people talking about this stuff, and I'm just like, yo, where have you been all my fucking life? Where were you in 2012? You know, that's how it was, you know? Because, yo, I was in a depressed state in 2012, man. For real. Fucking for real. I didn't want to be in school anymore. I wanted to kill myself. I'll tell you that right now. I wanted to kill myself at one point. I was that depressed at one point. Very depressed at that point. You know? Kind of like, it was up to a point when my uncle and my aunt were very worried about me. Alright? Seriously. So, I literally did not care about life. I did not care about myself. Every time I woke up in the morning, I was pissed. I was pissed. And it's funny, too, because Bobby Hemmett, correct me if I'm wrong, but in one of his lectures, he literally pointed out, like, if you wake up the next day and you're still alive, you should be fucking angry. Because you're trying to get out of this shit. And I started dying, and I'm like, yo, I used to feel that way. Not anymore, because I appreciate my, you know, my physical body and stuff like that. Not to say I don't welcome the afterlife and stuff like that. That's why our ancient ancestors, like you see in Kemet, got prepared for the afterlife because they knew what was they knew what was there after they were gone in the physical, you know. So that was great, you know. When I figured that shit out when I was growing up and everything like that, you know, I was just like, holy shit, these people. Before I figured out it was my people, I was like, holy shit, these people were getting ready to go to the afterlife. When they were here on this planet, they just got ready for the afterlife. Obviously, they knew knowledge and all that stuff, but the true goal was getting prepared for the afterlife, basically. Because that was the true world. That was the true realm that we lived in. We didn't live in the physical realm. We are Titans, guys. Titans and angels don't live in the physical realm. Sorry. We don't. We're not supposed to. Okay? The reason we are here is because we made that decision ourselves. And then there's other motherfuckers that wanted to take advantage of our fall. And took advantage of some of the shit that happened to us. But other than that, we were growing here all by ourselves before these motherfuckers came here. Alright? And I guarantee you, if these motherfuckers didn't came here, we'll be on a high on this planet that these motherfuckers won't even fucking try to step into this planet. Because it would be so extremely hot, they can't even get close to it. They will die. Even trying to go through a portal to be disintegrated. Alright? But that didn't happen. But now it's going to that point. Alright? We're going to make sure it goes to that point of evolution for our planet and ourselves. Alright? Because we all know, again, shout out to Bobby Hemmett too, the planet that we know was in the astral realm before it became the physical. And we all know that by the battle between Marduk and Tiamat. Alright? Seriously. And don't get me started on Marduk. Don't get me started on that guy. I'm dead serious. I don't care if anyone was like, oh, he went back to he chopped Mama in half. Fuck you. I'm dead serious. You don't disrespect my mama. You don't disrespect the mother cosmos or the mother planet. You start doing that shit, you have to deal with me. Me, motherfucker. The fucking clown naga serpent, motherfucker. I'm dead serious. Alright? Clown dragon, basically. Alright? I can go 0 to 100 mad quick. I don't care. Because that's how much these motherfuckers need to get the fuck out of here. Alright? Seriously. Look at some of the stuff of the Naga. Alright? If you want to be like, oh, why you have this type of attitude? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Jeez, man. For real. That's how I know I'm so connected to nature. That's how I know I'm connected to thyself, too. Because my God, if you're not pissed at what these beings did to the planet, and if you shook your feet to the ground on wood and everything like that, and you felt her emotions, what the fuck do you want me to fucking... Oh, I felt her emotions, I felt her will and sorrow. Okay, let's move on and forget about it. Are you stupid? No, I'm not. Why would I? Why would I? You wouldn't walk away if your own physical mother started crying. So why would you abandon your spiritual mother? Your cosmic mom? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Then you have some people around here being like, yeah, if you look at your mother, your aunt, and your grandmother, those are versions of the cosmic mama and the planet mama. It's like, okay, cool. So why are you not cherishing the planet and the cosmic mother like you do with your grandmother, your aunt, and your mom, and your sisters? Come on, man. Come on. And that's the type of shit that pisses me off. It's like, you would say that, but then not pay attention to the cosmic mom or slash the planet. Why? Because you don't see her? That's some bullshit. You can see her spiritually and physically. Go outside. Go outside. Look at the plants. Look at the trees. Look at the bees. That's her. Look at you. That's her. You is her, basically. All right? And I pointed this out too. Mama is going to show herself. She is. She is. Okay? You don't think she's not going to show herself when all this shit goes down? No. She will. Don't be surprised if she does. Why wouldn't she? She's already doing what she has to do right now. Right? You can see all the stuff that's happening with, what was it? What's that channel called? When the earth is, angry. Look at that, YouTube channel. There's so many shit that's happening on the other side of the world that obviously the news is not talking about. Why would they? Why would they? Why would they? We all know that this shit would not be televised. Why would it be? Why would it be? You saw in that commercial, or the Foot Locker commercial, the apocalypse, what they said in the news. Asteroids, zombie epidemic, and then other stuff. But they didn't talk about the original people. They didn't even talk about that Cthulhu tentacle that was wrapped around the building. Didn't even talk about that. But they want to talk about a zombie epidemic, and they want to talk about other things, but they don't want to talk about the original people that are coming back in those spaceships. They didn't even talk about that. They did talk about probably a UFO invasion in that commercial. I have to remember again. But, again, they barely talked about it. Like right now, they're even talking about all UFOs and all that shit. But yet, they're barely talking about it too. I'm not saying they're not talking about it, but they're barely talking about it. Why? Why? There's a reason why they told you about these UFOs and then they stopped. There's a reason why. Alright? And plenty of these news people, these newscasters, are going to die. Because they're bots. They're robots, man. They're robots. They have nothing inside of their... They have no soul or spirit. They have nothing. They absolutely have nothing in them whatsoever. They're just a husk. So that's why they're going to die off. And if you're not part of this planet, if you're not called, then especially you're going to die off. Alright? Seriously. So a lot of this stuff that's happening right now, pay attention. Because I am. Alright? And remember, Governor Gates pointed out that some of these people are going to smell like death, right? And I recently saw on my Enlightenment Facebook page that these dogs are dying. These dogs are dying off, finally. Alright? I'm talking about the dogs that you have in your own house. I'm not talking about dogs that are literally part of nature, like wolves. Alright? I dare you put a dog right next to the wolves. I guarantee you they will destroy that dog. All right, seriously, because the dogs are in our own house are not part of nature, man. They're not. Someone's going to be like, oh, but what about the cats? So maybe the cats are not part of nature. Oh my God. And then when you say no to that, being like, no, people had cats, they're gonna be like, well, then the dogs are not gonna die, huh? Stupid shit like that. Stupid shit like that. Because they haven't done their research, and they want to get offended, because when you tell them the truth, you don't know how they're gonna react. It's like that famous song says, it's true. When you tell the truth, you don't know how they're gonna react. I'm not saying don't hide or don't tell your people, but when you tell people and they constantly denying it or not even in questioning the truth, because there's a difference when you're questioning the lie. When you're questioning the truth, that's something that you're not going to go far at all, because because people think that, oh, I could be devil's advocate for everything. No, you can't. The fuck's wrong with you? That's going to get you dead. Don't play devil's advocate. Who told you to play devil's advocate? Oh, because you want people to be all in one. No, we're not. We're not one. You mean to tell me a pharaoh king has the same right as a fucking orc? No, they don't. No, they don't. Stop acting like they do. No, they don't. They never have and they never will. Think about it, dude. Think about it. A pharaoh that is taking care of a planet, that's taking care of their people, is going to pay attention to one, is going to fucking downgrade themselves to one fucking person that is what? A peasant. A peasant. A peasant. Why will you put yourself down to a peasant when you know you're not a peasant? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. All right? You see all these movies about kings and queens. You think they put themselves down for the people? No. The people look up to them. There's a reason for that. And there's people out here that be like, huh, I'm glad you're up there, not me, because I don't want to be in charge with all of this stuff, you know? And that's fine. That's fine. There's just certain people out here that be like, oh, you can't be up there because if you are, I have to be. No, you don't. Because you don't have that bloodline in you, baby. All right? You don't. All right? You don't. You don't have that bloodline in you. Meaning that if you don't have that bloodline in you, either you will die, if you're not carbon, if you're not part of this planet, if you're not part of nature, or you're just not going to be like a status king and queen or some shit, you know? All right? And yes, you can look at your god and you can look at your goddess and god, basically, your titan and your titaness, and you can literally be like, you know, you're my king and you're my queen. Yeah, duh. What do you think we have those to to literally let you know that, yeah, let your woman, the man, know that they're your king and queen. All right? Because this is mine. You know? Seriously. So there's just a lot of stuff, man. There's just a lot of stuff. So we on the grips right now of this finally ending, man. All right. Take care of yourselves, guys. Meditate. Do your chai chi. You know. Obviously the meat is being exposed like a motherfucker. If you haven't noticed now, the meat is being exposed. All right. And sooner or later, they're going to start saying that their meat is not, what is it? They might say, oh, there's different types of ingredients to make the meat, but people are eventually going to find out that that meat is actually people. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. All right? Schools are going to shut down. Thank goodness. Thank fucking goodness. And so is churches. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes. Yes. It needs to be shut down this year. It does. It does. All right? And I'm tired of that shit too. Fuck the fucking school program, man. I'm tired of the fucking school program. All right? I'm tired of the fucking school district. All right? That's the one thing that's killing all children and killing all people is the fucking school system, man. All these fucking old teachers that fucking lie to you, they're going to get some. They're going to get some. They're going to get their karma. All right? All these old teachers could have literally told you the truth and resigned. But no, they didn't want to. All your teachers know, if you're a teacher, you would know that you don't get paid at all by your own government. And you complain about that all the time. You know what I'm talking about. Especially people that went to school and you hear your teachers complaining that, for kind of like we're taking care of these kids and we're making them learn and everything like that and we don't get that much of money. Yeah, there's a reason for it, because you're sharing lies. Why would they give you more money? They know you're lying to them. And if you don't know you're lying to them, motherfucker, you should do your own research. And the thing is, too, even if you did do your own research, and you're still regurgitating of the fucking Christopher Columbus, why? Why? Everyone knows Christopher Columbus is a piece of shit motherfucking person. So why are you going to say he discovered America? No, he did not. Let's tell the true history, that he came in and started fucking raping people and started fucking killing people. Alright? Let's tell the real story. Alright? But you orcs don't want to fucking talk about that shit. Because, we get a day off. We have a Christopher Columbus Day, so we get a day off. So I'm going to say shut about that. See, you see that type of shit? You want to stay shut to a man that literally killed indigenous people. You know how that makes you look? You know what the cosmos sees as that? You know what our people from up there see that? Huh. Don't be surprised if something happens to your family. Don't be surprised if something happens to your loved one. Alright? Seriously. For crying out loud, I had the FBI come to my house, man. They were fucking scared as fuck when I told them the truth. Alright? Seriously. When I told them the truth, they looked at each other like, yeah. Because they thought I was going to be scared of you. I'm not scared of you. You're not supposed to fucking be here. Get the fuck out of here. Alright? Seriously. Alright? Fucking idiots, man. Seriously. They panicked once I said, child sex trafficking and shit like that. They started panicking. Because they are the reasons why this shit is fucking being hidden. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright? I literally drew myself like this. Hold on. Like this not that long ago. Drew myself like this. Turn it this way so you can get a better picture at it. I drew myself like that. The reason I did is because I just imagined ripping the head out of you motherfuckers. Oh yeah, I could turn into a giant cosmic being that you see like Godzilla and stuff like that. I could turn into a fucking giant, of course. But I could transform my fucking head into that Titan S giant, basically, and use it. Have you ever played Elden Ring? Alright? Or, have you ever watched a cartoon before that all of a sudden their head changes into like this ferocious beast and they start fucking scaring people and eating people? That's what we can do. Alright? We can do that. We can transform, baby. Alright? Seriously. We can literally transform. Alright? And I literally made sigils and all that. I put this right here. All of this that I did right here is for the school system to shut down permanently. And I wrote it down. I wrote it down all right here in this one page. Alright? See if you want to pause to see what I did. Right? I made sure that these motherfuckers cannot come back with this school shit. Alright? Because we're tired of it. I'm tired of it. Alright? I'm still obviously in a, what is it? What we call traditional college. Transition to college, sorry. To be more time tied here. But yeah, I'm still in that, but I already know it's going to end. Kind of loud when I graduated last year. I was just like, I literally was not like impressed. I wasn't hyped and shit like that. I was just telling myself this shit needs to end already, man. I'm just like, not. I don't care. All of you guys look like you're bored. All of you guys look like you don't want to be here. And the teachers right now, some of you, like, I felt like you guys just want to get rid of us already. Especially me, because I've been there since, what, 2015? And then I graduated until last year. Until I went to the transition to college. Alright? When you speak some of this knowledge that I have, that I've said, and you talk to them like this, they want to get rid of you. They want to get rid of you. They will. They want to get rid of you. They don't want you to educate none of your brothers and sisters around here. And some of the brothers and sisters out there, and mostly the brothers, they were talking some facts, and I was talking to them too, and they'd be like, yo, man, you got something. You got something there, you know? There was one brother that was very confused of like, oh, we used the blood of the goat and shit like that for, and I'm like, no, we didn't use none of that shit, dude. We didn't use no blood. We used our fucking, we used ourselves to go after the enemy. We didn't grab the pig and be like, oh, here, I condemn this person, and then, you know, we didn't do that shit. We didn't do that shit. Alright? So anyone that's heard about that stuff, you're getting the wrong information, man. You're getting the wrong information. And you're putting something, you're giving your power to a deity you don't even fucking know. Okay? And this goat god, this goat motherfucker that these motherfuckers sacrifice children to, don't be surprised if you see him. I mentioned that too. The reason I say that is because they're killing these cows here. They're killing these cows without, their tongue is gone, their eyeballs are gone, their guts are gone, without a trace, no scratches or anything like that. Just clean as a slate. Why? 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 Because they're trying to bring this motherfucker back. He needs a physical body. Alright? Don't be fucking surprised if you see a giant goat man, humanoid, walking, asking for children's sacrifice. Don't be fucking surprised. Alright? They want that shit to happen. They've been wanting that shit to happen for a while now. Like, publicly. They want it like it was back in the old days, basically. Every children gets raped. Every fucking person gets fucked over. But they're not getting that. Alright? They're not. All the bad shit they want to do, they're not getting it. Alright? And all your FBI people and all your fucking cops that fucking condone all of this shit or allow all of this shit, guess what? You're the ones that are going to be taken off first. Alright? Because you're the ones that are protecting these motherfuckers. Yeah, you don't think that maybe it can happen to your children. But you don't want to think about that, right? Because you just want to work for the system that you think that could protect you. But at the end of the day, there's no one that's going to protect you. There's no one that's going to save you. When all brothers and sisters finally come after you, there is no one that's going to save your ass. Alright? All what you call the devil and demons are going to come and eat you alive. Alright? Not literally eat you alive, but literally destroy you. Alright? Hell, I won't be surprised if some of us grab you and throw you in the pit of the Draco so they can literally, like literally just grab you, pull you, and yank your arm out and start eating your blood. Because they're that desperate right now, guys. You don't know how desperate these Dracos are right now. You really... I'm sure some of them have leftover adrenochrome and shit like that they can save, just in case. But most of them... Oh, what do you think there's missing people right now, man? People are being missing non-stop right now. There's a reason for that. These Dracos are fucking hungry. They're dying. They can't get their substance anymore. Okay? And we know this. We've been saying this for a while. But it's come to the point now for them. It's come to the point right now. That's why I mentioned it. It's come to the point right now. If you grab an orc and grab them like this as an Anunnaki brother and sister and throw them to the pit of the Dracos, they will literally eat them like... Have you seen a clip of Kalai putting... showing you that a guy puts a box of chips and a whole bunch of monkeys just grab it and shit like that? Because that's how some of these people are going to be. Some of how all people are going to be too when this shit goes down. But the reason I point that out is because that's how these Dracos are. These Dracos are fucking like that, man. When they're desperate for fucking food, they're like that. Okay? I've seen it multiple times before. Okay? They are savages. Fucking savages. It is scary too of how they fucking dislocate their fucking food. It's crazy. I'm dead serious, man. Some people will look at that and probably throw up or faint because that's how fucking gruesome it is. You guys don't understand how gruesome they are. You guys don't know how crazy they all can be without their food source. Okay? And if they're desperate like that now, what makes you think when this show goes down, they will start being angry at us and be like, no, I'm going to fight you because I'm going to eat you. Don't be surprised, man. And some of these orcs are going to be like this too. Okay? Because some of them are going to originally come back to what they usually look like. I'm dead serious. Alright? And they already have so many things underground that are waiting for us to like, I mean, they have a lot of things underground that they're making, that they're waiting to release to fight us. Alright? So when we do fight these motherfuckers, don't be surprised if we see them in Battlefield 2. Like their AI attack and shit like that. Or like some of their stuff like, kind of loud. There's a reason why they were talking about making an Iron Man suit for the military. You can see clips of them. There's a reason they have that. There's a reason why they talk about that. Alright? There's some of these people out here, like Dracos and Orcs, that have already come to the point of being a part of robotic features of AI, man. Alright? Seriously. So, that's it. That's it, guys. I just want to do this video real quick. I know it probably took a while, but, almost an hour, but I just had to get that out there. Right? So I hope you guys really understand and understand that this is it. You guys just need to pay attention, man. Literally. That's the thing. If you haven't been paying attention, then you're not gonna be like, oh, you're basically gonna be like, I don't know what this motherfucker's talking about. I don't know, man. Like, I'll see you guys later. Be safe. And just know that we are to the point of, we're literally to a point of no return. Basically. We are on the point of no return because we are not returning to this, we're not returning to this type of state anymore. We've learned. We've grown wiser. This is going to be literally, when this is all over, it's going to be like a fucking vivid dream. Alright? I forgot what brother said this. I think it was Kalai. I could be gone. But some brother pointed out, it's like riding a bike. It's like you're never going to forget about it, but then it's going to be there. It'll be like, oh shit, yeah. It's going to be like that. We're going to be like, oh yeah, that did happen to us. Good thing we're learning and all that stuff. You know, let's And fuck anyone that tries to do that to us again. You know? So that's it. I'll see you guys later. Be safe. And if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this video if you want to. Again, I have a Cash App if you want to do that too. You don't have to. It's just there if you want to. That's why I barely talk about it. You know, if you want to, you could. So I'll see you guys later. Be safe.